Hi friends, I'm Kris with another miracle moment here from our lower back deck. Beautiful day out here in the Ozarks. Hey, these are little testimonies of miracles. Sometimes they're not big testimonies, just a few moments that I want to share. Miracle moment. You know, so it's not like getting out of wheelchairs and blinded eyes being opened. Some of those things perhaps have happened. But I want to just share little things that are like coincidences, but they're not coincidences, they're providences. Why is that? Because a providential God steps into our realm and changes things to where after it's done, you can't do anything except this is God. Can everybody say that? This is God. Well, today's little miracle moment, I want to title Frustrated in Oslo. Frustrated in Oslo, in the Oslo, Norway airport. I just had a great convention meeting. In fact, it was the 40th anniversary at a very large church, Indian church, in Muscat, Oman. And we had a wonderful time. There was probably 500 people there, 700 people every night, and they would crowd into the building, and the overflow, or actually the front doors, would always have a bunch of people out in the lobby peeking in. It was a beautiful meeting. I praise God for that meeting in Oman. After leaving there, and man, they treated me good. They fed me fish and took me to the ocean, and we had such a wonderful time there. A number of different homes I visited, and just beautiful people in Oman. Well, after that, I flew to Oslo, Norway, where I'm supposed to have a meeting, a 3-day meeting with a African church there, or African immigrants, so forth. And looking forward to it, man. I've never been really in Europe outside of Spain. So here I am flying into Oslo. We'd just gone over the Alps in the daytime, and you could see all the beautiful mountaintops and the beautiful snow and so forth. And then coming across Norway, you see all the fjords, and it's a beautiful view from the window of an airplane. Well, we landed at the Oslo airport. I went through customs, did everything, got my bags. I'm out in the lobby, standing at the sidewalk, waiting for a ride. Well, guess what? The ride never came. Now, I'm a little bit different now than I was back then. I didn't have international cell phone calling and so forth, so I was absolutely dependent on people being where they're supposed to be at the time of my arrival. Well, I had spent probably 30 minutes and then 45 minutes, an hour has gone by. I don't know the language there. I don't know, there's nobody there to pick me up. And I don't have the phone number of the pastor. And if I did, my cell phone is not set up then for international dialing. So I was about fed up and about ready to go to the American airline booth and see if I could get a ticket to just go on home to Missouri. I'd had a great meeting in Muscat. I'm ready to go home if these people are not going to pick me up. But sitting there praying in the lobby, there was a fella sweeping floors with an orange vest on, and I thought, I'm going to go ask that guy if he knows such and such pastor of such and such church that I'm supposed to be at. I thought, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm heading back to the U.S. Well, I went down the aisle, approached this gentleman, not knowing exactly what to say, but I just blurted it out. Do you know Pastor blank, blank, blank? And I'm not using his name because I don't want to make anyone look bad because I'd been left stranded at the airport. Do you know Pastor blank, blank, blank from such and such church? And he turned around with a big grin and said, oh, yes, he's my pastor. Now, listen, folks, there's 500,000 people or more in Oslo, Norway, and the church I'm going to is just a church that has less than 100 people. What are the chances of the only person that I talk to in that airport terminal being a person that attends that church? He got on the phone for me, called up the pastor. Pastor said, oh, there's been a big mix-up. I thought you were coming tomorrow. I apologize. Here, go ahead and get on the train that leads into the downtown Central Station. And if you'll walk just a couple of blocks up to the right, you'll find the hotel that we're going to put you up in. Well, that's a miracle, because I was what? Flustered and frustrated. I guess frustrated is the word I wanted to use. Frustrated in Oslo. I don't know where you're at today. You might be in your hometown in the U.S., but you can get frustrated because things don't turn out the way you want. But then all of a sudden, God has it all in His command. He directed me directly to the person I needed to talk to, and soon I was there just blocks away from the church where I would be preaching the rest of the weekend. And we did have a good meeting, and I enjoyed being with that pastor, and it was a beautiful time. He took me all over Oslo, and I got to see things as well as have a wonderful weekend of services. And then I was back on home to the United States. Isn't it beautiful? This is my thought today. It's not a coincidence. It's a providence. Don't think things just coincidentally happen. No, the hand of God is always in it all if you are walking in the Spirit with Him.